Hey guys, my name is Rudy. That's Larry, and we're Leave the Key Homebuyers.
Hello, Rudy. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. Today, we're going to talk about somebody who reached out to us, and the importance of discretion was their priority. They didn't want their neighbors to come walking through the house and judging them, right? Uh, I think you might have spoken to him too, but we just wanted to let you guys know that that's something we definitely have in mind when we go and visit these homes is what's your story? Why are you not wanting others to come through the house?
It's not so much why you don't want others to come to the house, it's the fact that you don't want others to come to the house. And when you deal with a realtor, that's just not an option, right, Rudy?
Absolutely not. No, if you list your home, you're gonna have people come to your house without a doubt. I mean, they're gonna come through, they're gonna look at the house, they're gonna look at the neighborhood, but they're definitely gonna look at all your stuff that's in the home. If you're not showing the house with brand new furniture, or if you have your pictures of your family there, everyone's going to see that
All
stuff.
realtors say to remove personal artifacts like pictures. Personally, I don't get that. If I'm buying someone's home, I want
Hmm.
the home to feel lived in. But every realtor says that's not the way it should be. People want to envision themselves in your home. But as you know, Rudy, we're professional buyers.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead,
I
Rudy.
listed my house once, and when we got it sold, but that's exactly right. The agent was the one who told us, Rudy, if you could remove some of the stuff like your photos, that would be great. And exactly what you said, I asked why, and that's what they told me is that people want to picture themselves in the house. They want to picture their own furniture in the house too. So, in my experience, they told me to remove all the furniture.
Did they really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. That may have been a comment, no offense, Rudy, about your furniture. The
Well, we had
because
red couches, and I think
oh, okay.
that's probably why.
I didn't
That's
know. That's
probably
the
why.
comment I was talking about. I did not know you had red
Yeah.
furniture. Yes.
We had red couches. Everything else was modern. It's just our couch. We were young. I mean, we liked them. I mean, they were really comfortable.
Right. Well, I think that's the reason why. So some people, the realtors tell you to clean out your house to make it innocuous, to make the interior
Right.
depersonalized.
Yeah.
But also a lot of homeowners don't want people passing judgment on their lifestyle, on the way they live, on the fact that the couch has worn out spots or it's threadbare. The
Mm.
floors need to be refinished, and they don't want the nosy neighbors coming and peeking around. And that becomes a really big issue. And how often do you think people call you, Rudy? Do you speak to people on that topic?
Yeah.
Is that
How
frequent?
often? It's probably not brought up right on the first conversation we have with them.
Right.
It's more after we meet in person. Um, but there are some, like recently, this guy. That's the first thing he told me about was that the reason I'm calling you is because I want you guys. I read that you guys were discreet when listing the home. You don't. I don't want it to be on social media. I don't want any of that. I really just want to get up and move with no one really knowing that I sold this house. So those words on the first conversation don't really happen. But once we meet them in person, we talk about why they're interested in selling. What are you going to do with your furniture? That's when I notice that they start bringing that. Oh, I wish can we not let others know? I don't want
Right.
people coming
Right.
in and out of the house. I'm worried about COVID. Um, yeah, so I we get them a lot, but just people aren't honest right up front. They don't want. I guess they just don't want to tell us right away that that's the main reason is that they don't want anyone to come by their house or neighbors to come look
Right.
at their home.
So there's two reasons. One is they're just private, and the second reason is they're embarrassed. It's usually one or the other. But we just actually went into contract on a home this week, which is a different one altogether. And this person is concerned about COVID. You just mentioned COVID. I wasn't going to bring that up.
Mm.
I didn't think about it. But this person doesn't want anyone in the house,
Yeah.
and we literally are buying the house sight unseen as a result. So I mean, there's all sorts of
Hmm.
reasons why um, people don't want to sell through a realtor.
Now you said sight unseen. That's another interesting thing you mentioned there because I don't know how many people, how many other buyers, cash buyers, will make an offer and go, maybe even go under contract without even looking
Oh,
at the home. That sounds ridiculous in some cases to someone who I'm speaking on the phone. Like, how can you come by? How can you buy this house without even looking at
right.
it?
The most expensive house we purchased without seeing it was $1.1 million. It was in New York City, in Brooklyn. Never saw it, and we went into contract on it. We haven't closed yet, but it was we knew we were going to do a gut job. The house was built in
Mm-hmm.
1910. It hadn't been improved in decades, and I saw no pictures of it. No, the homeowner doesn't live there. The person who lived there died, and the owner actually lives in another state. So I had no pictures, nothing. Never even drove by, and we just looked at a picture on the internet from about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was a brownstone.
Mm-hmm.
But how much is going to change in the 5 or 6 years? And we made him an offer, and he accepted it, and he liked that convenience. But yeah, he had no ability to get us in the house. And he finally actually mailed us a key after he went into contract. It's a whole estate sale, long, long conversation, but it'll take a long time to close. But he mailed us a key, so we could do is put an alarm in the house because it was now sitting empty. So it's in Brooklyn. That's not far from us. It's a lot further from him. He's down south.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that house went to contract with no ability to get out after seeing it. So people
There you
don't do
go.
that.
There you
People
go,
don't do
guys.
that. But
They don't.
we
We
do. We
do.
do it all the time. All the time. We prefer not
Yeah.
to, but we do
So
do it
if you
all the
guys are
time.
looking to sell your house and you don't want anyone coming into your home, you want to sell as is with all your furniture in there, please let us know if you want us to come by the house, or if you want to give us a call. We can maybe make an offer sight unseen. Yeah, we're very aware of your needs. So if you don't want anyone to come by the house, we understand that, and we'll make sure we're discreet.
With the
I think
nose.
Larry,
Yeah,
you'll
the nose
wear
and
a
the
hat and
mustache. Yeah.
sunglasses with the nose.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We'll keep up with these videos. Click on our next video. We'll explain more
Thank you, Rudy.
scenarios to you guys.